What's up, everybody? Deangelo here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So, I thought I would give you guys an update on the Oryax network for those that are in there. So, the Oryax network was down for like a whole week, man. It was all bad. It was a hosting error or whatever, and they was just opening ticket after ticket and talking to this person in this live chat, and then it was just a bunch of stupid stuff, and it was solely on their end. Like, it was just dumb. But anyway, the Works Network is back up, and I thought I would just talk about networks in general, and which ones you try to get into and all that stuff. So first thing is your public networks. These like are, or I should say, your instant approval networks. So let's change that to your instant approval network. So these are your CPA grip, your CPA lead, stuff like that. No quality control at all. Anybody and everyone can go and join these networks. So you can go and literally sign up right now and you will be approved and you can start promoting stuff, right? Then from there, you have what I consider your public network. So everybody knows about them. Anybody can get in as long as they have, the qualifications, or they just say they got them. They don't really fact check or anything like that. It's just like, oh yeah, I've been doing this for X amount of years. I got this big of an email list. I got this size following. This is normally the niche that I go into. I see that you have this offer on your network. I currently run it over here. Yada yada yada. Basically, as long as you sound like you know what you're doing, you're gonna get approved. And then from there, you got your private networks. So these ones are the ones everyone wants to get into, because with these public networks, they shave you extremely hard. So like, let's say your typical win a free iPhone gift card or anything like that. I said win a free iPhone gift card. But well, basically any type of into your email here, your email submits, they are shaving you 99% of your leads. So literally, if you get 100 people to put in their email, you might maybe get a credit for one of those. Yeah, they shave extremely hard, and it varies from offer to offer, but every single one of these networks, I should say every single one, because obviously I don't have experience with every single one, but damn near every single one, at least every single one that I know about, all of them shave, you know? So you get into these ones because you don't qualify for these ones over here. So once you go over here and you start making $5,000 a month, or you go and you buy a course from somebody who owns the network, then they typically let you in. So that's like with the Oryax network, and your A1 revenue, stuff like that, right? Basically, a super affiliate creates a network, and then they train people to bring on how to bring traffic to their network, and then that's kind of how you get your in without having to make thousands upon $1,000 every single month starting. And that's where you want to be at, because for at least the private networks that I'm in, there is no shaving to little to no shaving. So like, let's say for example, you are in the Oryax network, right? There's zero shaving, like 100% of your leads go to you, right? And the reason I can do that is because I don't have to worry about the quality control. So let's say, for example, you're doing a click offer. All right, let's say you're doing one where like literally every time someone clicks a button on the page, you get 10 cents. All you would have to do is go over to Bing, Facebook, wherever, or even do free traffic if you wanted to, and get people to click that link. That's it. You don't have to worry about an email submit. You don't have to worry about anything. And you would get credited 100% of those earnings. So every single time someone clicks a button, boom, you're good to go. So let's say you got your cost down to like 3 cents per click, and every time they made a click, you got 10 cents. You're making 70% profit right there, over and over and over and over and over again, right? So you're literally 3xing your money. So let's say you spend $1,000, you're getting $3,000 back, just like that, right? So it's fantastic when you actually get 100% of your conversions, but in public networks, that's normally not how it goes at all. So your max bounties, they shave like crazy. You guys already know my whole story with them, and why I don't really mess with big networks and stuff like that. They even do it in like your typical little invite ones only. So like Cash Network, you know, I don't know if people still even be fucking with them too heavy, but you know, they are still shaving quite a bit, you know. So like you got your people out there that will shave. These aren't just like little offers where people put in their email or they do a download or anything like that. They got ones like they shave on all the offers. So that $4.99 trial or whatever, they just shaved you out of $50 on the sale. That little form they fill out for the auto or you know a mortgage, they just save you out of $15 on that form submit. Like they shave you on every single offer, and it sucks, you know, but I do understand where they are coming from. Let's say someone comes in and you know sends $50,000 worth of bad, you know, traffic or whatever, and then the network pays out this person, right? And then it turns out all of this traffic was bad, and then they have to give the credit back to, you know, the advertiser. They just lost 50 grand. But if they are shaving from everybody on the network, you know, that's going to cushion this blow right here. At least that's, you know, the theory that I have. And if, you know, I don't shave or whatever, because obviously I train everybody that goes to my network. But for a network that does not do that, that's what my theory would be on why they shave people. Or they just simply want more money and they greedy as fuck. Like, that's also a possibility as well. But yeah, I thought I would like give you a rundown on these networks, give you just some, you know, the truth about CPA networks and stuff like that, which ones you should get into, and stuff like that. Basically, focus on everything but these ones right here. I know there are a lot of videos of people talking about CPA grip and CPA lead. Like, there's going to be a ton of people in these. Again, there's no quality control, so there isn't going to be any fantastic offers or anything like that. Like, you have to go to your private networks, you know, I mean, your public networks or your private networks to get really good offers and stuff like that, because they're never going to be on these offers right here, because you want quality control. That's why they be like, oh, you have to apply to run this offer. How are you going to promote? Like, basically, they want the advertiser to get the, you know, the best quality possible, because this is how all this works. Like, the advertiser is paying the network so that way you can bring them good leads and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, at least with the Oryax network, obviously I train every single person. Everyone in this is either making $1,000 every month or they're a Team Deangelo level 2 or higher course member, and that's it. Like, so you cannot get into this network unless you have, you know, the proper credentials or you're a student of mine. So that's just how it goes, and that's how it is with all private networks. And you have to actually prove, you know, your income. So if you're like, oh man, I'm making $10,000 a month, you have to actually prove that you've been doing that consistently for like the last 5 months, you know, versus if you go to a public network and just say, oh yeah, you know, I'm making $100,000 a year, and I sound like I know what I'm talking about. They go, okay, boom, approved, and that's it. But anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, smash the notification bell.